Hey folks, welcome back to Justice for All.
What? Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean?
No, I heard it's a successor this time. That's right. We did hear about this in the last one, I think.
Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks so he could win.
He was a man obsessed with word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now, his successor, I wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be.
It's no good. Mystic Maya!
Oh, Pearl!
Pearly! You showed up! Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yup. I snuck out of the manor and followed a map.
Don't tell me you walked all the way here.
Of course not. I ran.
Oh, she's so adorable. That's, I can't, oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train, oh man.
Pearly, what about the train? Huh? What's a train?
Oh, poor thing. I give up.
It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend.
We haven't seen him in so long. Oh my god, I thought he was here.
I still remember him as though I'd only seen him yesterday.
I guess this is the recap for, like, if you didn't play the first game. This is a lot of exposition.
Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle to the very end. It was always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life...
Maya, please don't mention that name ever again. Oh, Phoenix.
Huh? But why, Nick?
I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot. You don't know. He's gone, and he's not coming back.
What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean?
Court will commence shortly. Please proceed to the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway.
Nick.
I don't think we've ever seen Phoenix feel that way. Well, anyway, let's see if we're prepared for court. Because like I said in the last one, I have no idea if we have enough. But... Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? And here we are, your rival. What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me?
Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I am a woman, correct?
Hold on, so she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma?
I am Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy.
I see.
I gave up on a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred Von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can... Ow!
I'm talking. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
Yeah, I don't think that's legal. I don't think you can do that in court. Yeah, please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Ow!
Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Prosecutor on Karma, your opening statement, please.
Those of von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
Very well. What is the defense's position?
Your Honor?
Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
Yes. Foolish fool, who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea.
Also, as you can tell, I'm trying to make a distinct voice for her. I'm not sure if that's going well. I'll probably change it.
That's right. I'll have you running for a justified defense plea in no time.
Justified defense?
A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... I mean, we'd have to know if Gray tried to attack her first, right?
The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone, that is right. That's also true.
How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall now call the first witness.
She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. I don't know, I like her style, though. Her hair's cute. Oh, yes. Hi there, cutie.
Witness, your name and occupation.
Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct.
Ah! Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of the murder.
Yes, sir. If everyone could take a look at this map. The channeling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room.
Right.
What were they doing in there? They were channeling a spirit, so... Channeling a spirit?
It's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor.
Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from the inside of the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room.
That'd be me and Lotta, right?
Oh, that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct?
Okay. Well, yeah, that's basically what happened.
I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over.
Yeah, I don't think so. Because I do have something that makes me... that I just don't like. Because I was looking over my footage in the last episode, because that's the great thing about recording yourself, you know? That you get to, like, look back and see what you did and what you found, and... There is something else I noticed I'll probably get to later, but anyway.
So, how was the victim killed?
I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, then.
Okay, cause of death. The direct cause of death was the pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
Oh, what?
So the victim was stabbed before being shot. This is the victim's autopsy report, sir.
After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead point blank. Okay, so that's already proven and accepted, I guess.
The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Okay, let's go through this again. Okay, we already did that. Okay, that's... chest.
Okay. So, I don't see any contradictions directly, so I'm gonna have to just press everything, because I don't know what else to do. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. Okay. I don't like that he brought a pistol into the channeling. That is so weird. Okay, the victim. Now, why would he have... Yeah.
Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point is that you are missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start.
Fingerprints? There were fingerprints. Along with the victims, the defendant, Maya Faye's, were also on the grips, sir. Oh. Well, that doesn't look good, okay. So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. Ugh, I walked right into her hands there. The shot was okay. I mean, I guess we already know this because of the autopsy report, but let's just press it anyway. Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how do you know he was shot at point blank?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a theme with her. Excuse me?
Gunpowder burn.
Gunpowder burn?
When something is shot from point blank, the burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. There were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. But before the victim was... Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, no, let's look at this. Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with? Okay. A fruit knife. I see, and whose knife was it? Oh, wasn't there like fruit at the altar? Maybe that's what it was. It looks like it belonged to the face, so... And of course, Maya's fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh? Ugh. Does not look good, yeah.
What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Okay. Let me look at something for a minute. Okay, it doesn't say whether the death was instantaneous or not. I'll just press it anyway. How severe was the wound? If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. Yeah. The testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Okay, this is getting weird to me. I don't know. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot? Yeah, I don't know about this. Yup, sure as sure can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Ugh, what a pain. That's enough. We've clearly established how the victim was murdered. No, I don't think so. I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Very well. The court accepts them as evidence. Okay, I don't know. I mean, okay, because, like, they keep emphasizing that it was stabbed, then shot, right? But, like, I feel like I've played enough detective games to know that, like, sometimes people, like, will, like, throw things in to throw off, like, the method of the murder, or I guess the order of events, right? So was it possible that maybe he was shot and killed, and then stabbed while he was already dead? Like, is that possible? I don't really know.
The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time.
And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Just like her father with the bows.
Naturally.
This is going from bad to worse. Yeah, I don't like this. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme.
Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there?
That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would like to change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance.
This is a huge decision. Okay, no way. We can't. Because she did not kill him, right? That's what we're going with? And also, there is a piece of evidence I would like to talk about, because I noticed it while I was editing one of my other episodes. That goes to show that maybe Dr. Gray and Maya were not the only people in the room. Fuck it, yeah. If we plead justified self-defense, we'd be basically confessing to murder, exactly. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined. And she'd be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor?
Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of a complete acquittal. Oh my god. I am starting to miss Edgeworth now. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective?
Yes, sir.
Present the final portion of your testimony. The final strike.
Yes, sir. Now, see here. Proceedings are run by... Ah! Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
Again, no fucking spine. Come on now. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence.
Oh god, what now? There's more? Of course. Sorry, pal, but there's an even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime.
Wait, what the hell?
I see something I don't like, okay. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Okay. Without a doubt was not fighting back? Do we really think that's true?
So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a backspray of blood on this. The piece directly links with Maya Fate. Links Maya Fate to the crime, sir. I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
No, I don't think so.
Alright, Mr. Wright.
Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes? Yeah, just like Mia said, there's a setup. It's gotta be. Could the situation get any worse? Huh. What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Please stop calling me by my full name, it's disturbing. Okay, yeah, there are things I want to look at for a second here. Hold on. Okay, because I saw this, and I'm pretty sure there was a hole in it, right? Like, when they showed the full picture, like, I was trying to, like, I don't know, maybe, like, check? Like, I thought there'd be, like, a check option? I don't know. I don't know if I can present it yet. Okay, we can talk about the costume, I guess. We can start there, right? This blood on the costume. Lab results show that it was the victim's blood. Okay. So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence? Okay, we're getting there. Huh. Funny. If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on. Oh yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. Yeah. No fucking spine. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? No, we'll press further, because there's something I noticed about the costume that needs to be addressed. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance, exactly? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. See, look, okay, there it is, there's a hole there. I want to examine that for a second. I just have to look harder. Okay, well, I've already seen it. Mr. Wright, Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect, there's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Oh, poke a hole. Funny that you say it like that. Just one little thing. Your Honor, actually there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What? What are you talking about, pal? She knows. She's got to know. Where's this problem you're talking about? I've come this far. There's no turning back now. Okay, time to point it out. This. What the hell is this hole doing here? The fuck? I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder. Exactly. Because there's that whole thing with Gumshoe saying that there's no way that someone could have fought back, but if it was Dr. Gray's pistol, and he had it on him... Yeah. Gunpowder. No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder. It looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion is that you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Order! Order! This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else. Okay, so now I can use the check button, I guess. That's weird. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, so... Yeah. Is she actually smiling? I mean, 'cause she knows too much. She has other tricks, I'm sure. What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now is a fluke. Nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. While I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police, what Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then... No way. Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony. Yes, sir. Okay, no, wait a minute. Okay, well this has gotta be it then. Because if the person was not fighting back, then how did the alleged murderer have a bullet hole in their clothes? What the fuck? Okay, so aha! So this is why we present, right? This has gotta be it. Dude. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Yes? Heh. Having you call me by my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? Oh, sweetie, you're so dumb. Ugh. I'll tell you what it means. It means the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back? Oh, you're right. It seems you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. All right. The wind seems to be shifting. What is it with that laugh?
Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Miss Von Karma.
It seems that Maya Fey was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea.
That is correct.
But I'm sure you'd remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty.
Ah, she's not wrong. Yeah. Why, that's right. Ah, damn it. Yeah. That's why she was smiling. She knew. She knew that I would do this. Damn it.
Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all.
Ah, no. Well, yes, that's true. Yeah, she's good.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even the plea of justified self-defense.
Huh? How so?
Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course.
Huh? You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Oh, you poor dumb little thing. Okay, well. Okay, what transpired? We better get something good out of this. During the channeling, the defendant saw a chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, so... While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but, because they were too close, he missed. Oh! I just made another connection. We'll have to think of that later, okay. The defendant then picked up on the opening, took the victim's gun and ended it. The scenario you've put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright? On the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. Okay, let's look through this again. I don't know. Okay, I don't think I can present anything yet because I just... Let me look at the evidence again. Okay, see, this is what I was looking at because I was thinking that maybe, like, when Gray shot at Maya, maybe he shot... Like, when he shot through her sleeve, maybe that's where the bullet went? Okay, yeah, 2 shots fired. Yeah. So if one shot was into his head, then the other shot was through the sleeve. Right? Okay. Oh, and by the way, this is the thing I wanted to talk about earlier. I guess I'll just do it now. But, yeah, so the black key. I remember saying, like, oh, what do you know what this is for? But looking back at my footage, I now know that this is to the channeling chamber. right? So I think what they're trying to say, like, because Mia was saying that, that, like, the fact that we had this key at all is an indicator that something is up, right? And I think what she's trying to say is that if Maya and Gray were the only ones in the room, and the room was locked from the inside with this key, then how the hell did Pearl have the key when she was outside of the room? I think that's what this is supposed to mean, right? I think it's supposed to indicate that there are definitely other people in the room. Like, that maybe the real killer or whoever was actually in the chamber somewhere, but... I don't know what to do with that yet, though. I think we have to press everything, because I just don't know what to... There is quite a difference in height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. Add in body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Now that you mention it, yeah, I guess.
You think you can get away with such flimsy reasoning? Mr. Phoenix Wright. Maya Fey was in the middle of channeling, was she not? When channeling with the Kurine channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With a nurse's build, the defendant could have easily been a match for the doctor.
Oh, what? I don't believe it. She even studied up on the Kurine channeling technique.
Like I said before, I am perfect.
What you were talking about, I didn't quite get it. Never mind, let's continue with the testimony. The last of his strength to fight back. I don't know about this, let's see what they have to say. So he was stabbed, but the stabbed wound didn't kill him. But if you think about the blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty bad. How badly hurt would you say he was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day. What? And afterward, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness? Wait, then how did he... What? Sorry. I don't know, I was hoping to get more out of those two statements, but... Also, like, now that I think about it, like, shit. It's like, on this statement, I thought that, like, yeah, he missed because Maya was never actually shot. Like, he missed her, like, actual flesh, but he did get her sleeve. So, maybe that's the contradiction? It's worth a shot, I guess. No pun intended. I always feel weird about this, too. Like, when you have to, like, present the same piece of evidence, like, 3 times in a row. Like, it just feels weird, but, like... Yeah, he didn't miss, though. Yeah, wait a minute. What? I'm like, maybe my theory about the folding screen is right, actually. Missing the tiny hole in this costume will be the prosecution's undoing. What do you mean? This little hole has actually created a huge hole in your testimony. Nice one, Phoenix. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. If that were true, then where does the gunpowder burn on this costume? Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, the burn area is left around the bullet hole. Oh! Oh, because it's on the folding screen. Oh my god, okay. So I was right then. But there is not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means that when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other.
I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that? Anyone can explain anything away.
Then I implore you to disprove my line of thinking.
Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, that he fired. How is that?
As if that was even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far after that. Yeah, I don't really know what she's trying to say then. They had to be close to each other at that point, right?
Well, then... That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. And then, when she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There. That should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright? I'm not even sure what she's trying to say. Am I just dumb? Hold on. I must be careful, I can't afford to make a mistake here. Great, no pressure. Concentrate and think. I mean, I'm gonna say something doesn't make sense, but I have no clue what the fuck I'm talking about, so... Alright. There is a fatal flaw in her argument, Your Honor, and I will figure that out shortly, I guess. Fatal? Flaw? Ah!
Very interesting. I will love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation.
There has to be a snag in her explanation somewhere. She put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow? What? And when she was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts this line of thinking. I mean... Yeah. Okay, no, this is what I was wondering about, actually. Okay, because in my head, this made sense, right? Because we saw that that image of Maya and Gray in the channeling room, and they were sitting on the ground. So I was thinking... So at first I was thinking, like, why is the bullet hole so low to the ground? But if she was shot, like, through the sleeve, then maybe it shot, like, right through her sleeve, then into the screen. Like, very low to the ground because they were sitting down. Right? Because they just said that the theory is that Maya created distance between them. So, like, that she, like, stood up. But she... Because whether Gray was... standing up or sitting down, the bullet hole has to be made while she's sitting down. Does that make sense? No, that's gotta be it, I think. Right? This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic. Okay, nice. What is that, a folding screen? I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in this folding screen. Ah! It looks like you already know what I'm talking about. Who? Where? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please. Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve for- Okay, yes, because there's only 2 bullets. Yeah. It passed through at a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... when the shot was fired, Maya, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Yeah, I think she was still sitting. Order! Order! This changes everything. Please look at this diagram of the crime scene. Oh, that's right, yeah, and she was sitting on, she was sitting on the right. So, she was closer to the folding screen. Okay, that makes sense. Yes. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot. And the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location, about 8 inches off the ground. At this time, the defendant was in this area. Oh, I have to point it out? Okay, yeah. So she must have been, like, right here. Somewhere around here. Oh no, did I fuck it up? Wait, no. She was right there. What? What? Huh?
Wait. I just realized I forgot to brush this morning. Excuse me while I freshen up.
Sure. Oh, fuck off. No, wait, no, shit. Wait, are you kidding? Oh, did I not do it low enough? Actually, okay. So I think what they're— oh, okay, fucking hell. What? Okay, Jesus Christ. I'm really fucking pissed at this, actually. Because I get that I got it wrong, like, the first time. But, like, every other— like, oh my god. I literally pressed that spot 3 different times now. Maybe I was slightly off, but I had the right idea. Like, fuck off with this shit, you know? Oh my god. Okay, she was standing here, near the folding screen, right? Okay. Because, yeah, I figured that, like, if she wasn't standing, like, in the same place that she started, you know? Like, yeah, I got that wrong the first time, sure. But, yeah, she had to be somewhere in the line of the screen. Right? Okay.
Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But, how can you gauge the distance from that?
Isn't it possible that the defendant—
Wait. Oh, sorry.
Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim?
That's impossible.
But why?
You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. Yeah, okay, so that's why she had to be closer to the screen. That makes sense. If she were shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burns present. However, there's nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume.
Oh! Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright! You—
I believe it has now been proven that, the defendant was standing a ways from the victim when she was shot at. Do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
No, it changes everything. Yeah. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defendant doing at the time?
Squatting all the way down by the folding screen.
Exactly. Wait, what the hell? Why was she— If Maya Fey was the real murderer— Oh. She was trying to hide, wasn't she? Maybe. Why would she be by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Ugh!
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense. Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason.
Figuring things out and proving the logic behind everything is your job! Yeah, oh, buddy. I love you, but come on. Okay, alright, with this, the rest of the trial should be in the— No, she knows something else too. Yeah. Uh-huh.
You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point.
Wait, why—
Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me.
Thank you, I think?
Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic?
Huh? Oh, how is this my fault?
You can start by repairing your standing by first removing that 3-strand goatee. And rest assured your punishment will come later.
Oh. Punishment?
Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face.
Oh. Well, I clearly haven't had enough.
I think it's time to call in the next witness.
Next witness? It's gotta be Lotta.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we reconvene, we will hear from the next witness.
Oh, shit, so there's more. Okay, I think I might have to stop here, because... Fuck, okay. So yeah, I did not expect to be losing that much life to that one, like, fucking, map thing, because, like, yeah, I was slightly off the first time, but I knew what I was doing. So I'm a little... I get a little pissed at that stuff, because sometimes, like, I don't have it exactly right, and yeah, I could just be being a salty bitch about this. Maybe I should be better at this game. I don't know. But anyway, let's see if we can survive now that we've taken a hit to our, like, credibility, you know? But yeah, I think now that we're uncovering things, I might have what it takes. I think I might be able to figure this out, so... Anyway, join me for the next episode, and I think we will continue part 1 of the trial. So, anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.